Well, howdy guys, Dad Guy here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Just started a new save and thought I'd lay out a pretty quick way to get started in the game with some extra cash, and it uses the recently patched cobalt economy crashing method. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is get 6 million units to buy all the cobalt we need. Now, this may seem like a lot, but there are two pretty easy methods to make this money right from the beginning of the game. The first method is digging up bones on planets. You'll need to search for a planet that shows ancient bones as a resource. And once you've landed, you'll need to hunt for natural burial sites using your scanner. Once you reach those sites, you can start digging. Usually there are more than just one set of bones to dig up at each spot. Bones are usually worth about 100k each, but some are worth over $1 million a pop. The second method is to scrap crashed ships. These are free, and you'll encounter one in the beginning of the Artemis quest. Once you claim a crashed ship, you can build a base and teleporter by the ship to completely avoid having to fix it. You can then warp to the space station to scrap the ship and sell the components. I made about $6 million on my Artemis ship. Now we can begin the cobalt economy crashing method. Okay, now we are here on the station. This one should be untouched as far as cobalt trade goes, but let's find out. So if I go down to buy, yep, it's at -2, so it's just a regular economy here. Let's go ahead and buy everything they've got. What we need is 30,000 cobalt before we start making money. So I'm going to wait for these ships to fly in, and I'm going to buy all of their stock as well. Turns out it was the distressed freighter, and no ships were landing in that station, so we're going to fly to a different system. Okay, we are in a new system. Something I forgot to mention as well. Every space station you go to, you might as well update or upgrade your exosuit. Get that extra storage slot. And check out what weapon they have for sale. And then let's go ahead and first thing we're going to do, we don't have 30,000 cobalt yet, so we're not going to start selling cobalt. We're going to keep buying until it's going to make a difference. So let's go down to what they have. Let's buy all of their cobalt. Boy, they don't have much here. Hopefully the ships that land do. So let's talk with this guy. Okay, this economy is out of cobalt, so let's go on to the next system. Now you could go down to the trade stations, or if you had a freighter, you can call that in. But once the ships on the station stop selling it, the economy is out. So let's go to the next system. Okay, we're in the new system, landed at the station. Let's go ahead. Normally I would buy from the terminal first, but they all started landing. So let's go ahead and buy what they've got. Now this is a booming economy, so you'll notice that it had 3,000 there instead of like 700. That is a fantastic ship. That is a fantastic ship as well. Alright, let's... How many of these people landed here recently? Okay, we're going to be out of money. So let's go ahead and buy everything they've got here. We'll just drop it down to I don't want to lose all my money, so something like that. Okay. Now let's see how much we have. We have 2 full stacks and part of a stack. And we had about 5 million bucks. So we need to get another about a million. And we'd be able to finish this out. So I will go do that and we'll start the actual crashing part. Okay, we are back, and we're actually back to the space station where we left off at, although I've gone around and earned a bit more cobalt. So we have 3 stacks plus a little bit, and we are going to actually sell now. So normally when you come into a station, and as you're doing this, you're going to go in here and you're going to sell everything. And so I'm going to make 6 million bucks right here, and I'm selling 30,450. Now if I go to buy, I'm going to be buying all of what they have. So that was basically 4,500, almost 5,000 extra. And it's going to cost just a little bit more than what I have. Let me drop it down a smidge. Okay. So now that we are out of money, let's go ahead and warp to another system. Normally I would go ahead and buy everything that these guys have. But we can come back because we've just crashed this economy. We can buy it all. Well, we haven't fully crashed it. We've crashed it about 30%. In fact, let me show you what that means here. Each stack of these drops the economy percentage by 10% on that item. So the demand for it drops by 10, so it costs 10% less every time you sell them a stack of this. So if you sell them 8 stacks, it costs 80% less to buy it all back. So you make all the money and you get to buy it all back for almost nothing. Let's go ahead and warp somewhere. Okay, we are at the next system. Let's go ahead and sell all of our cobalt for almost 7 million. And then we'll buy it. See, we've dropped it by negative 34. Let's buy it all back for 6 million. So I just made $1 million bucks. Now we're going to try to buy as much that we can from these ships before we go on to the next system. Now you'll notice I went to the terminal first and then to the ships. If you sell to the ships, the economy will not drop and you cannot buy it back. If you sell to the terminal first, the economy will drop, and so when you buy it from them, it will be super cheap. Okay, we are on a new system. It's a promising economy. Let's go ahead and sell to the terminal first. And let's go ahead and buy all of that back. See, we've dropped it by 42% now, so we are already at 4 stacks of cobalt. And we made 2 million bucks with that exchange. Okay, we are to a new system. Let's go ahead and sell everything we've got to the terminal. Always sell to the terminal first. Get all of our cobalt there. 9.5 mil. And now we're gonna buy it back for 6.5. See, we just made 3 million bucks on that one transaction. And that is on 5 stacks. So double that, triple that. You can store it in your starship. You can get it in your cargo. Remember, every time you join into a space station, sell to the terminal first, buy it right back. It'll start to drop the economy, and then you can buy it from the ships. But don't forget to get your exosuit upgrade. You can get one in every single station. It will start to cost more and more, but you're going to be making more and more every time. So, check out the guns, check out the exosuit upgrades, and buy from all of these ships down here. I hope that was helpful. It is kind of unfortunate they patched it. It used to be a lot easier, but now if you can just salvage a ship, dig up some bones, get your $6 million, because that's what you're going to need to get your first 3 stacks of cobalt, and then you'll start making tons of money. So get out there and make the money and enjoy yourself. Dad Guy out.